Oh well, it's Josh and Bugs. On my headphones. The microphone is not very strong, I think, in the thing. Let me see the other one actually. Yeah. If there's I need to listen to audio. I should have had this ready. Huh. Yeah. I have to pause anyway. Hey Aurelio. How's it going?
Today, I'll be looking forward to tonight when I get to take a break. I'll be non-stop again.
Yeah.
So I have to see Mom, then I have to run back here, drop off my computer, and I'm going to try to be changed and ready already, so then that way I don't have this one less thing for me to do.
Cool. Oh, sorry, I get this out of your way. Shoot. Since my time with leaving Lyndow is coming to an end because I finished it. How long was the game? 20 plus 15. Show off my math skills. 35. 48 or so. 49 we could call it. 50. 60. Yeah, so almost an hour and a half. Almost like a full movie. I think I expected it to be almost even shorter. But that's, it's a short game. I read the Metacritic reviews, and I knew it would be short. I knew it would be like, a nice, solitary sort of experience like it was. I enjoyed my time with it. I feel like I can wholeheartedly recommend it. Really enjoyed it a lot. For what it was, for like a $4 game, $4 sort of just peaceful first-person experience, just sort of very small. I think a little smaller than I actually expected, but it was as big as it needed to be, I think, and it was just a nice, sweet little experience. And I feel like I could actually play it again. It's just sort of looking at pretty things is what I think of it as. I didn't enjoy the story so much as the visuals, especially just the walking in the forest part was my favorite, and the farm, the uncle's farm. I thought that was really nice. The part at the end where you go to the boat also looked pretty good. I thought the indoor portions were a little less beautiful, I guess. They were a little less attractive, and sort of like I would be less fun going back to them. Nothing wrong with the dialogue or the story, really, but I feel like it wasn't the story that touched me. It was sort of the visuals and the music. I think was great. Yeah.
Sorry, have you seen my laptop case?
Laptop case.
With the music notes on it.
What? You have a laptop case with music notes on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I never leave it far from the laptop.
You want me to come up and look for it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I found it.
Okay, good.
I knew it was weird that it was. Oh, by the way, Josh.
Yeah.
We have to clean this out when the chef gave this to us. It's a duster. Like a vacuum duster.
Oh, nice.
So I just have to clean out the back, but I just wanted to let you know we have that.
Awesome. Yes. That's nice of her.
Yeah. Oh, I want to die. No, I don't. It's me being dramatic. Oh.
Maybe you should take a nap or something.
I have to be out of here in the next like 20 minutes.
Oh,
So I'm
that's
just
tough.
trying to get my stuff ready for my mom.
So I was trying to.
And they picked up
Oh,
predominantly from your higher. I just have to put a couple of shoes from here in my room and then I'm good.
cool. Yeah, I got a lot of cleaning to do myself.
You talking to me?
Yeah. I said I have a lot of cleaning to do myself.
What?
Nothing. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
So
sorry if I sound out of it, because I am.
cool, cool. No, it's okay. I'm making a video just real quick. Should be done
Cool.
soon.
I'll be quiet.
Okay, cool, cool. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything that would make me not recommend it. Let's look at the Metacritic real quick. Leaving Lyndow. All in all, it's fine. It is what it is. 75%. I think it's a bit high. Um, um, 9 out of 10 on Steam. The Steam reviews are terrible. Um, which I mean, like Steam reviews are always ridiculous. Like they're always like super high. Like they're just selling this shit. I trust Metacritic reviews much more. 75, and I like the critic score for it. I appreciate their view of it, which like nobody. Is there only four critics? Yes, that's not even much of a census, but yeah, I agree. It's a beautiful experience in a fascinating world. Maybe more of a 45-minute long commercial for the upcoming Eastshade than an actual game. Ooh, what is Eastshade? Right, because that was the thing. At Eastshade, which is Twitter, I think, if I understand correctly, that was not an email, that was Twitter, right? At Eastshade. What is Eastshade? But yeah, I thought it was cool, and regardless of whether Eastshade actually comes out or not, I thought Leaving Lyndow was nice. And I like the little goblin race or whatever they are. I don't know what those little creatures are, but I thought they were cool to look at. They were interesting. It's interesting to see them as like regular people, not as like you have this sort of what you might call in Dungeons and Dragons is like a monster race that look like little goblins or something, but they're not monsters. They're not terrible. They're just like us. They look a little. There's something in common, like a cross between goblins and hobbits, I would say. Um, and it's nice to be somebody other than yourself. And be sort of like look at a little culture where they cover their mouths. They were interesting, sweet people. So absolutely breathtaking. The art style is very weathered and homey. It's still only a 7, right? Which makes sense. It's short. It's fine. And what about the people that didn't like it? Pretty world, but missing substance. So even he admits that it's pretty. Yeah, missing substance. Fair enough. Favorite thing? It was an interesting journey with potential for emotional journey. See, I think I've read this. Least favorite thing? It fell short. I found the journey uncompelling. I think it's fair enough. Also, it was just a short little thing. It was like almost like just a little moment in time. I think you almost have to use your own creativity to make it good, which is um, arguably not something you should have to do with the game. But for me, it worked. Um, yeah, so yeah, I thought the user scores feel a bit low, but all that being said, um, with the reviews are fair enough, even the 4. I thought so. If the average person thinks it's basically a subpar game, but I think for the $4 price tag, it worked. And I just want to see, like, 'cause what if I hadn't read any reviews? What if I just went to the PlayStation Store and saw it? So I'm wondering, like, does it make clear what its length is? Something that I think about. The peaceful experience with a detailed environment. Yeah, it's detailed. It's not saying it's big. It's detailed, somewhat detailed. Yeah, you'd say arguably detailed. To explore at your own pace. That's true. You can explore at your own pace. Examine objects to learn about the life and world of a young scientist preparing to leave home. Partake in mini games that further reveal the story. Yeah, somewhat true. Yeah, just a few of them. Speak with friends. Partake in like too many games. Technically, two is a plural number. Is a plural amount. Um, speak with friends and family as they prepare for the departure of a loved one. Short and sweet. Yes, short. It even says it is short. An experience that can be completed in one sitting. Well, there you go. Yeah, so they're completely honest about it. So I mean, you can't. I mean, if you don't read the description, you might not know, but it's yeah, they perfectly describe it. I feel like I could give this game like a 10 out of 10 or something if I were to review it. 9 out of 10 for what it was. Yeah, somewhat glaring technical difficulties, but for me they don't break the experience. So I might give this game an actual 9 out of 10. I would even consider giving it a 10 out of 10 if not for like the little things. But actually, see, for me, I like the glitches so much. They entertain me. Like I wouldn't want them to fix the glitches. Like I want to be able to walk through the boxes and walk through that log thing and move the things around and have them smush into each other and have the sprites with the little holes. Well, the sprites that part actually bothered me. I have to say the sprites. Yeah, that actually because I'm trying to like have an emotional connection with somebody, and then his fingers are smushing through his clothing. So his clothing are over is like over his fingers, and I feel like that bothers me. So yeah, I feel like I need to drop it a full point for that because it's so small, and then to lose something like that, like I would have maybe even given it a 10 out of 10, even being able to intangibly move through some boxes and trees and stuff. In fact, that enhanced the experience for me. But then when it came to looking at the sprites and having them be like sort of transparent, and I could see like hollow through them into their body, and then there's no gameplay, so I feel like and then I'm expected to sort of connect with them emotionally, and then it's like, yeah, I'm trying to be like, oh, this is nice. I'm leaving Lyndow, and oh, what a cool guy, and I'm like, ugh, like I can see through his neck, and I see into the hollow of his body, and that's weird. And so it pulls you from the experience, and it's jarring. And when I pick up the paintings and turn them around and they accidentally fade into the wall or whatever and they disappear, that I can just laugh at. But when you're trying to like emotionally connect with the NPCs and the NPCs are fucked up visually to the extent that you can't enjoy them, that's a problem. So I don't know. We give this game like a 9 out of 10. Maybe I will leave a 9 out of 10 on Metacritic. Uh, Maybe I'll write a review. Not now. I don't want to. I don't want to record myself writing a review. That would be that would be boring for you, I think, to watch me write. Um, but yeah, I'm really happy with them that they wrote that in here, that they wrote a short and sweet an experience that can be completed in one sitting. It's true, and I think they were actually a little harsh on themselves because I think it can't that easily be completed in one sitting. If you take your time with it, I think you would be like you'd get a little exhausting. I think it's really two sittings probably. So I think by saying it can be completed in one sitting, they were fair there. And I mean, it can be completed in one sitting definitely. If you do like a speed run, easily you can complete it in one sitting. But if you just take your time with it and have fun, I think it's at least two sittings worth of material. Um, and I enjoyed it. It was great. So yeah, leaving Lyndow. I'm regretfully leaving Lando. I probably won't play it again for a while, but it was fun while it lasted. That's all. Bye all. Josh Blags out. Josh Blags out.